Hey everyone, this is a day late, but thankfully I got my Wii U shipped. This is from GameStop. I know, don't hurt me guys, but I had to make a deal with the devil to get this thing. Um, Nintendo sucks for not having a reasonable day of launch, because this should not be coming out on a friggin' Sunday, because there's no post on Sundays. And half the stores in my county don't open, so I had to wait a day. So I've already opened the thing to update it, because it did take actually 2 hours to update this system, but I know you guys have probably seen the box and everything. It's very high gloss and shiny, as you can see. It does have a nice giant U on the back, and yeah, Deluxe Set. And then on the other side it shows you all the stuff you get. Now, there's so many of these unboxing videos, but I'm going to do things differently. Now, I also got with this new Super Mario Bros. U, as well as Black Ops 2. So, that's 3 games that I have for one brand new system. So now, this entire thing opens up very similar to how the Wii, which I still have the box, but here you go, Nintendo Land. And it shows you all the different things on the back. There you go. And this is the disc art. I love disc art, and I wish like Blu-rays would come out with this. There you go. And this one actually comes with a manual. You come with a manual, which I don't understand why Nintendo bothers with these, because I didn't even read the Nintendo Wii version. Power cords, again, I've opened this before. This is the one for the tablet controller or gamepad. This is the power brick for the Wii U system itself. Notate that it has a yellow tip to help you differentiate if you had a previous Wii. But it's pretty interesting. This design reminds me a little bit of a sling box. As you can see, it's got that whole rounded edge thing going there. So yeah, this is a sling box, but whatever. So the power brick is bigger than the Wii version. I don't know where my Wii one is, but it's bigger. We'll also do a console comparison. So as we get into here, we have the console stand, so you can stand this guy up. Does not come in the basic HDMI, which, wow, it's 6 years later, the PlayStation 3 still doesn't even come with one of these. Oh, it's a high definition console, but we're going to include standard definition cables. At least Microsoft, when they first came out with the Xbox 360, they did give you component cables. So, I mean, that's the closest anyone ever got to actually getting true HD cables with their system. So, but those things are cheap. You got a gamepad stand, gamepad charging dock, which I love because it's very similar, and I understand why they have these wheels on it. I'll show you why. Basically, it helps you center the tablet because it slides. So it helps it center and sit on this. And we have a sensor bar. My dog peed on the old one I had, so it's nice to finally have a fresh, brand new one. Yeah, my dog has peed on so many things of mine. Peed on my gaming rig, peed on my old keyboard and mice. Okay, so we'll throw these off to the side. Time for the console, as well as the controller. So we'll do the controller first. And it comes in this nice sleeve. And yeah, I have fingerprints and stuff on it, but this is the controller. And it is a high gloss, which I wish they went with a matte finish. There is a matte finish on the back. I'm not going to show my serial number, but there is ridges on the top. And this is something that I don't know what they're going to do, but there's a screw here. And then these 2 ridges. So I don't know if they're going to include like a pack or something you can attach onto here, but they definitely left room for expansion. And this controller is extremely light. I can actually turn it on for you. So if you turn it on without a system, it shows Nintendo. And this is the one thing no one else did. And it should give an error message saying that, well, I can't find the Wii, so yeah, you should shut it off. So, and the screen is very crisp, as you can see there. So yeah, and the speakers are very loud actually, and it comes with a stylus. Look at that. So, and it's an IR blaster on it. It's got headphone jack. Quality is actually really crisp. There's no hissing sound, So we'll leave this on actually. When I got it, the battery was low, so I charged it. Now updating this system was a nightmare. For one, this thing refused to connect to any wireless network. Then eventually after it did, I go to proceed to update, and I'm telling you, everything you see on the screen, like if you watched any video reviews showing off the menus, Miiverse, you know, that whole thing that Iwata showed off is not on here until you update. So any of those early reviews that came out and they said, well, the menu system is bland, that's because you don't have the whole thing downloaded yet. So here is the system standing up. It is a high gloss. I really hate high gloss, and this is why I wanted the white Wii U, so it wouldn't show off the fingerprints as easily. But here's the back of the unit. As you can see, very, very shiny. Here's the front of the system, as well as it's got SD card to USB 2.0. There's a white light on the disc, so it'll tell you, even when the system's off, it tells you that there's a disc in there, something that even the PlayStation 3 doesn't do. So yeah, it is much heavier than the Wii. I'm going to go grab that. This is actually a launch Wii U. Not Wii U. Launch Wii. I got this thing. Yeah, love this thing. It's so old. You know, the old stuff. This is really what it looks like, and I'll adjust this so you can see. It's not that much bigger, actually. And weight-wise, they're about the same, surprisingly. There's a lot of empty spacing in the Wii U to allow for ventilation. So, this is your system. You get the stand, so you can go ahead and hook these up. And, yeah, it has rubber feet on it. It says Wii U made in China on the very bottom. And that's what the ridge is for. So we'll go ahead and put the other one on. So I'm probably going to just stand it up. So yeah, it has rubber siding on it, so it doesn't scratch up the Wii, which is nice. So there you go. So now you have a system that stands up. What's funny is this system uses less power than even the newest PlayStation 3 Super Slim. It's smaller than the PlayStation 3 Super Slim, and it has better graphics than the PlayStation 3 Super Slim. So Nintendo's proving once again that having the latest and greatest at all times isn't necessarily the best for you. Because look, we're going from standard def to high def. So yeah, next video we're going to show off the system, show it off running and everything, and I'll show everything off.